Hey, it's Mr. Allred solving absolute value inequalities, and now we moved on to practice problems where we have an absolute value greater than a number. But this problem here that we're working with is going to be 5 times the absolute value of x plus 3. That's on the left-hand side, greater than 40. And once again, with my emphasis, make sure you start by getting your absolute value completely by itself. So my absolute value is multiplied by 5. So let's divide by 5. And after that, we'll have absolute value of x plus 3 is greater than 8. This is the absolute value greater than a number. So since that takes us a little bit of room to write, I'm going to bring it over here, but remember this creates two completely separate inequalities. One of them is x plus 3, the absolute value part, and we're going to change the inequality sign and change the sign of our numbers. So we'll have x plus 3 less than negative 8. And I'm going to go ahead and write down the other one, or our absolute value, which is x plus 3 greater than 8. So one of them will be just like dropping the absolute value bars. The other one will be flipping the inequality around and changing the sign of the number. So we've got two simple things here to solve. So we'll solve x plus 3 less than negative 8. So we'll subtract 3 from both sides to get x by itself. So that'll give me x less than negative 11. That's not a bad answer. The other one, we have x plus 3 greater than 8. So we'll subtract 3 from both sides. And that gives me x greater than 5. That's a decent answer. Remember, this is OR. So we're going to take our two inequalities and put them on a number line. So I have three things. Well, I always have 0 on my number line. I like to put that in. But I have two numbers here. I have negative 11, which is to the left of 0, and I have 5, which is to the right of 0. So my first part of the solution set was x less than negative 11. So less than negative 11 is an arrow to the left of negative 11. Less than means parentheses. The other one is x greater than 5. So greater than 5 is an arrow to the right of 5. And that would be a parentheses for greater than. So I have the disjoint set here, and I'm going to write that in interval notation. We'll do them separately. So the left arrow is parentheses negative infinity to negative 11 parentheses where it stops. And then the other one picks up at start at 5 with a parentheses, and the right arrow is infinity parentheses in the OR. You can just simply say OR, meaning we can pick a number from either place and it work. But we also have the union symbol here to do it mathematically without using the word OR. Okay, there you go.